Namaskar, I am Shri Soumitra Thakur from the Pink Lotus Academia. Today we will be talking about a very important topic which is extremely relevant for all the instrumentalists and especially for the sitar. It's tuning. So the tuning of the instrument is extremely important. A well-tuned sitar sounds perfectly good and it sounds very good to our ears, and as it should be. Okay, so as you see I have a sitar here, and in fact I have two sitars with me. This particular sitar which I am holding, this black one, it's a gandhar pancham sitar. We all know that we have two different kinds of sitars. One is a gandhar pancham sitar, the other one is a karaj pancham sitar. The one on my right is a karaj pancham sitar. There is a very basic distinction between the two. The Gandhar Pancham Sitar has 6 strings on it, and the Karaj Pancham Sitar has 7 strings on it, on the top of it. And on the below we have these sympathetic strings. On a Gandhar Pancham Sitar there are 12 of them, and on a Karaj Pancham Sitar there are 13 of them. Right now, for a beginner, we'll be talking about how do we tune the instrument. And as you become an intermediate student and you get into more advanced levels, the tuning process will be different. So we will be following two different kinds of tunings. One for the beginner and the other one, I'll tell you later on how to do that. For the beginners, people who don't understand the exact swar or the sur or the note, for them, we will be using a tuner, something which many guitar players have been using for many years now, in fact decades now. We have got these applications on our phones now. So I have selected 2 applications on our phones. So I have both an Android phone and an Apple phone or the iOS. So 2 different applications for these 2 phones. For the kind of app that I'm using for the iOS, it's called Tuner Lite. This is how it looks like. So once you get into this app, you see there is a tuning fork there. This is called a tuning fork. So you just need to press it and your tuner will start. Okay? For Android phones, the application that I found which was very good, this is not a sponsored post, so don't think I'm favoring one particular application, but this one was really good. It's called Sound Corset Tuner and Metronome. This is how it looks like. Well, okay, let's begin. So when you enter the screen of this application, what you need to do is click on the tuner here on the top and you get into this screen. Okay? Alright. Now, how do we tune it? So, this is a Gandhar Pancham Sitar. Right now, it's completely out of tune. I detuned it so that I can show you how it sounds when it is being tuned. You see a very bad sound coming out of the sitar. Completely off. Right? So now, we will be tuning the instrument. First, I'll do it on the Gandhar Pancham Sitar, and we'll be tuning only the top 6 strings of the sitar, not the sympathetic strings right now. This is for a beginner, how they will be tuning the sitar. So we will avoid the sympathetic strings for now. Later on, 6 months or 1 year later, we will be learning even how to tune the sympathetic strings. Coming back to the tuning part again. So, as you see, we have 6 main strings on the Gandhar Pancham Sitar. How do we count them? This is the first string here. From the lower side, from this side, this is a steel string. The string is made out of steel. Okay? So this is the first string. So these are known as tuning pegs or khuntis. Khunti bolte hain inko. In Hindi we call them khuntis. So these tuning pegs are here and all the strings are tied to these khuntis, as you can see. Now, we'll start with the first string here. And we will be using this application, we'll take help of this application to tune the instrument. Let me just switch off the tanpura here for a moment. I'll come to that as well, how to tune using the tanpura in the second half of this video. First, come to the main string now. The main string which is tied to this khuti or this tuning peg, we need to tune it to G. Remember the letter G. Okay? On G we will be tuning it. So how do we do that? Now you see, when I'm giving a stroke on the main string, right now on my screen it shows F sharp, which means, so first we need to know the chronology of each of these scales. We have A sharp, which is also known as B flat. So A sharp, I'll just put it on the screen so that it's easy for you. A sharp or B flat. Next is B. Then it's C. Then C sharp. Next is D sharp, E. D sharp is also known as E flat. So all these sharper ones are also known as flats of the next scale or the next note, right? So A sharp, B flat, C sharp, then D sharp, E, F sharp, G and G sharp. Again, so there should be 12 of them, 12 notes. A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp. And then again it comes to A. And the same thing gets repeated. It's similar to the 12 notes that we have in Indian classical music as well. Sa re ga ma pa dha ni, shuddha swars, re ga dha ni komal and ma tivra. Right? So altogether we have 12 notes. Similarly, we have 12 western scales as well. We'll be using these western scales right now to tune the sitar using the application. Coming back to the main string again, when I strike the main string on both my phones, on both the Android and the iOS, it's showing somewhere off between F sharp or something. We need to bring it to G. So we need to tighten it, right? How do we tighten it? We will rotate this tuning peg in the anti-clockwise direction if we have to tighten it. So for example, this is how it is right now. You can hear the sound. Now I tighten it. This is how we tighten it. Now remember one thing, do it very slowly and only with strokes. Like you give strokes using your right hand and tune it using your left hand. And again, I'm again bringing it back. I detuned it, I lowered it. Now I'm giving a stroke. It's showing somewhere as E. Now I need to increase it to G. That means I have to tighten it. This funda is clear, it's pretty simple. So from E to F sharp to G. So I need to increase it quite a bit. So slowly let's increase. On the app, if you open the screen of the app, you will see that there is a meter which constantly goes like this. It will be shown in the close-up. It goes like this constantly. What you need to do is, there are two symbols here, if you see it properly. Like there is a range which has been shown. Whenever you tune the sitar, it needs to, that meter needs to be in that range. If it goes beyond that, means it's higher. If it's on the right side, and if it's on the left hand side, means it's lower. If it's on the right hand side, you need to lower this tuning, as in detune it, as in, you need to reduce it. And if it's on the left hand side, you need to tighten it or increase it. Let's do this practically, you will understand. It's not a very difficult thing to do. It just needs a little bit of patience and we will develop it with time. Okay. Now you see, when I'm giving a stroke on the main string again, it's somewhere on E now. Now what I do is, you can probably just come here and you can show how the meter works. Okay, now what I do is, I keep the sitar flat. So this is a very important tip here. To tune these two tuning pegs, we will always keep the sitar flat like this so that we can apply proper pressure. Okay? So this is the main string here. Give a stroke and keep increasing. See how it increases. Now it has come to G. See, it's almost there. You see that? You can see on both the screens. It's G. Clear? Now, on the Gandhar Pancham Sitar, the second string is on this kuti. This one is empty. Remember. I'll come to the Karaj Pancham tuning as well later on. So this is empty. Now we come to the second string now. The second string is supposed to be on D, as we use D as the standard tuning. It could be C sharp as well, but let's not go there right now. To understand how C sharp and D works, it's a completely different topic. Right now we are keeping our standard tuning on D. That's clear? So now give a stroke. You can just come and show it to them. See, it's somewhere on C, a little higher than C. So we need to increase it from C to C sharp to D. So tighten it. See, it has come to C sharp. Tighten it a little more. Slowly it's coming to D. It's on D. It should always come in this range, you know. If it comes in that range, that means it's fine. The fine tuning, it will get better with time for you. Let's go to the next string. So second we have done to D. The next one is supposed to be on F sharp. F sharp is also known as G flat on this tuner. Okay, on the Android tuner it's G flat. Flat, there is a small B, letter B. We'll show it now on the screen. But on the iOS, it's written as F sharp only. So give a stroke on the third string. Okay, it's on F right now. So we'll increase it to F sharp. It has come to F sharp now. You will see in the zoom in photograph. Now, so we have tuned the main string to G, second string to D, third string to F sharp. Now we go to the fourth string. This fourth string on the Gandhar Pancham will be tuned to A. Okay, let me just give you a stroke first. Now you can see here, it's on G right now, or in fact more than G, and we need to take it to A. So we have to increase from G to G sharp, then to A, right? So increase it. Now you can see it's in that range. That's clear? Let's go to the next one. This is the first chikari, the longer chikari. This is supposed to be on D, the middle octave of D. Okay, on the Android, on the iOS actually, it will be shown as D3. So let's give a stroke. It's always better if we have a small fingernail, because it becomes difficult to give a stroke. You can zoom in here. To give a stroke using our mizrabs like this. So if you don't have a small fingernail on your middle finger, maybe what you can do is you can give a stroke from here. So now how do you tune it? You can zoom in here. So when I'm playing it, say it's showing below D. That means we need to bring it to that zone, that range. Slightly increase it. It has come to D now. Clear? Next, go to the next one. It was showing D. Yeah. Now let's go to the last one. Now give a stroke like this on the last string, a da stroke. Say it's on C. If you zoom it here, C sharp actually. Yeah, it's showing C sharp. So we have to increase from C sharp to D again. So it's perfectly on tune now. Clear? So we have tuned all the 6 strings on the sitar. First, again, check the tuning again. It has gone down slightly, it has gone down. You can see on the meter. So what you do now, use this. This is known as a manka or a fine tuner. Slightly increase it. It's on G now. Okay. Next one was on D. The second string is on D. Third string F sharp. You can use these fine tuners to tune it slightly. If it's almost in the range but not in the middle, in the perfect place where it should be, that sweet spot. You can see on the app it's there. It's mentioned as 0. That means it's exactly on tune. If it's on slightly on the higher side, you can just slightly, just press the string like this if it's on the higher side to bring it to the exact 0 on the meter. Or if it's on the lower side, you can use these tuning pegs or these mankas, fine tuners, And the last one, the fourth one is supposed to be on A. It's almost there. Chikari, this longer chikari, give a stroke from here. And the last one here. The sitar is tuned now. Now the frets are movable on the sitar. So we need to check these frets also. Right now, checking the frets would be a little difficult for you. We'll do that later. We'll cover that again sometime. But you can just see now. It's tuned. This is like a preliminary basic tuning that all of you can do whenever you are coming for a class or whenever you are practicing for your own self. This always gives you an upper edge if the sitar is not tuned. So an upper edge over that, Let's come back or let's go to the karaj pancham sitar now. The idea of tuning is the same. There is no difference in the idea. It's just that on the karaj pancham sitar, we have a little different arrangement of strings. The main string is here as it is on the gandhar pancham. The second string is tied here. The third string is here. The fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh. So there are 7 strings in all in the karaj pancham sitar. The main string, the second string and the chikaris, the 2 chikaris. So 4 strings that we have. So main string or the first string, second string, chikari are exactly the same as it is on the gandhar pancham style. Right? So we don't have to do it again. So the main string on the karaj pancham sitar, the first string on the karaj pancham sitar is exactly like where it is on the gandhar pancham sitar. So we'll start with that. Let's see where the tuning is right now. You can zoom in on the screens, please. It's exactly on G. So we don't have to do anything. Let's go to the second string now. Second string on the karaj pancham sitar is actually here. So whenever we tune the second string on this sitar, we'll keep the sitar flat like this. Then only we will be able to put proper pressure on the khuti. We need to put proper pressure, as in it's very important because the khutis need to properly hold with the wood, right? It should be held properly on inside in that, that hole on which the poti is being placed. Okay, so we just need to place it like this and give a stroke, maybe using our thumb here, or you can also use your mihrab like this. Let's see what it shows on the tuner. It's exactly on D. Right? Let's go to the pancham string or the laraj string. This string is supposed to be on A or pancham, A. Remember this? So the first string was G, second was on D, third on A. Let's give a stroke. It's perfectly tuned on A, as you can see. You don't have to do anything. If you had to increase it, you would increase it. If you had to decrease it, you will do it. It's exactly the same process. Now let's go to the next string. This one, the fourth string, is supposed to be on D again. It's again a sa note. So this will be on D. Okay? Now let's see if it's tuned properly. You can see it's not. It's below. So we need to slightly increase it. Okay, this is a very sensitive string, so you need to be very careful with it. Do it slowly. See, it's tuned. Okay? The next one, the fifth string, the steel pancham, it's supposed to be on pancham or the note pa, and that becomes A. So, again from the beginning, G, D, A, D, A. Right? So, this will be tuned to A. Let's give it a stroke again. It's tuned now. Let's go to the next one. The first, the longer chikari. It's again the same as that on the Gandhar pancham. So we give it a stroke from here. It's done. The last one. So whenever, if you see that you are not able to understand whether it's clearly tuned or not, always detune it or reduce it first. Don't increase, don't tighten it. Loosen it a bit first. So I loosened it. Now you see it's on C sharp. It's showing F in fact. It's on C sharp right now. So it needs to increase to D. So gradually increase it. It's on D now. And it's tuned. Sounds perfectly fine. Thank you so much. I hope this video will help you in tuning your sitars. This is a very preliminary basic way to tune the sitar. This is only for the first few months, 6 to 7 to 8 months, maybe a year at the max. Later on we will be using a tanpura like this, an electronic tanpura like this, where we will be listening to the sa. Actually we will be listening and tuning the instrument and not be dependent on any application. This is actually dependency on the application, which is fine in the beginning when you start learning the sitar. But later on, gradually, we need to try to train our ears, which really makes, it's something very, very important for any Indian classical music musician or any kind of music for that matter. The better you listen, the better you hear the notes, the better musician you become. So we'll be using that and we'll learn how to tune it by just listening to a tanpura. We'll do that later sometime. And I hope this will help you in tuning your instruments. So tune the instruments, take time, dedicate time to tune the instrument properly. This is very, very important when you come for a class or when you are practicing for your own self. I hope this will help you again, and thank you so much.